Good afternoon. Welcome to the Nakers and Factor. What a day. What a day. I'm actually really shattered. It's kind of nice to sit down for about 25 minutes when I drive home, as most likely I'm going to get home, and I'm really craving a cigarette at the moment, but I don't want to have one, so I will probably most likely try and go for a run and replace the craving with the pain in my legs and my lungs, which is nice. And what I found when I'm really tired or I've pushed it, kind of what drives me to stop smoking this time? I don't know. It's not a New Year's resolution. As the funny is, when I heard New Year's resolutions are decisions made with champagne, which I kind of agree. There's nothing really sound or definitive about it. It's more just deciding to choose something when you're slightly intoxicated, having a good moment. And I find to make that decision kind of come through, really, it's about those hard days. And today would be nice. Oh, it would be so good to have one. It would be so nice. I would enjoy it so much. But I think for the first time, it's been, I'm counting the days and the minutes, I'll tell you that much. It's been like 2 days. Nearly 2 days. The end of today will be 2 days. So I'm pretty fucking excited about that. That is seriously exciting. So I think this time around, what kind of holds me to that decision, it's wanting to change myself, I think, is one of the keys, and to become someone different. To become someone different is a really interesting idea, that you don't have to be the same person you were last year, or whoever you were for the last 5 years or so. You can be a different person. You can choose to be a different person. And I've gotten to the point where I need to be a different person. Not like a different person where I kind of throw out everything that makes me, but a different person. As I didn't really like where I was with myself last year. So this year, I'm like, no, I've got to make a change. Something's got to be different. If I want to achieve the things that I've set for myself, achieve the goals that I've set for myself, and the standards, I myself have to change to become someone not completely different, but completely different values to what I once was. You know, you still keep your core person, still keep your core attributes, but really just become someone, redefine yourself, shall we say. Not change, but redefine who you are. Because it's up to you to redefine who you are. I mean, you change things that are easy. When they're easy, you can redefine yourself so easy. I became a smoker super simple. It doesn't take any work to smoke. It seriously doesn't. The only drawback is that it costs you money and it maybe slowly kills you. But if we were to remove that, then fantastic. Everyone would smoke. And now, the thing that I find weird is that if it didn't cost so much money, I probably might still do it for another couple of years, because it's cheap, but it's so expensive that I want to spend my money on other things. I work hard for it, so I want to hold my capital to use it on other things. Now, it's really easy to start on this, as the week's not too hard for me to do this. It's actually very easy. The biggest challenge will come through is when I start drinking, and then I want to go back to the bar. Because I find bar work with me is bar work and smoking. So I don't know if I'll break. I don't know, maybe the weekend I'll have a binge. I'll crack a wee bit. It's a different atmosphere, it's a different kind of space to what I am in now. And then the other one I found that really, really doesn't help for it is boredom. Me and boredom. I'll smoke because I'm bored. And it's a redefining who you are. So when I get home, instead of being bored, in some ways it's why I force myself to go for a run. So I have something to do for 45 minutes after I get home from work. And then slowly and gradually, I might get sick of running, but that point will change. So I'll change what I do. I'll go do something else. I'll find something else to take in my time. So I'm not just sitting at home, just twiddling my thumbs, just waiting, you know? And it's in that time period that I know that I'll want one. Or I'll crack and I'll go out and buy one. It's that time. I kind of know myself. That's my danger zone. I'm in the danger zone at those points. So really just trying to redefine what I do and who I am at the moment. It's interesting because I can say whatever I want and I don't know, I might crack, you know. I remember once when I was talking to a lady for a quit line, she was like, you know, people never achieve it the first time around. You know, it takes a couple of tries, you know, if you fail, keep trying. But would I really enjoy it? I don't enjoy it, but maybe rethinking on it is that maybe saying that if you don't succeed the first time around, don't quit. It's a little bit bad in some ways. It's kind of like, oh, you're going to fail, but, you know, there's no reason to stop. So even if you do crack, it's okay. Just continue on. And I think the biggest point for me at the moment is try and find a way to enjoy not. Find things that I enjoy that don't involve this in my life. And I think that works for everything. If you want to stop a bad habit, find a way to remove it from your life. Find what the habit it does. Find when you do it. Find why you do it. And find what situations make you more gullible to do it. And then it's easy enough to cut out then. Because you're figuring out when, how, and why. And once you've figured out those, you can change. And I mean by change, it means, I think if you want to change something like that, you have to redefine who you are. You have to redefine the situation. You have to redefine things. You know, if you want to get up early in the morning, the only way to do that is to get up. But that also means going to bed early. And to go to bed early, you need to get home from work and be Johnny on the spot. Very much Johnny on the spot. You can't just get home and just fuck around for a while and then start cooking at 9:30 and start watching a movie at 10:30 and before you know it, it's 1 and you're never getting up at 6 then. You're never getting up at 5. So it's about redefining your kind of life and your situation. And for that example, you just have to redefine when you go to bed. You have to redefine your life at night. You know? You have to redefine it. If you want to stop eating chocolate, you have to kind of tone down your palate. That's a hard one, toning down your palate. It takes a couple of months to get rid of that saturated sugar and fats out of your diet and not to crave it. Because it's a craving as well. And you have to redefine your palate. You have to redefine things that are sweet. And once you remove it, you find random things as sweet. You find fruit sweet. But you're never going to find that sweet if you just binge on candy and chocolate and ice cream all the time, because you've got such a high level of saturated sugar and fats in there that it can never be achieved by anything that's good for you. Because they don't have that such high sugars. And you kind of have to detox for a while. The detox is hard, but once you detox for a while, you can come back to it and you're fine. So that's my challenge of the day today. Redefining. It's going to be an interesting week. Day 3. 7-day week. So I've got 4 more days. In some ways I can kind of think it's not the best week to start, but why not start now? You know? Why not start now? I got given the best piece of advice by one of my old managers. He sat there one day and I was working doubles and he himself was working 72 hours a week. Just fucking ridiculous. But he sat around and he turned to me and we always used to have the competition who worked the most. He would always win in a sense. But he turned around to me one day and he's like, if you can survive 18 hours of work in one day, and you do it, you take it, you do it, you complete it, yeah, you're tired, but you don't complain about it. You just do it because you know you're the person who signed up for this. When 12 hours of life turns around, you should be fine because you've been able to deal with 18 hours of work. So when 12 hours of life turns around, you should be like, yeah, I got this. This is easy. This is simple. No problem. So in the part way, I'm hoping that if I can survive 7 full days of work, of being tired and just maybe have the cravings and do it, it'll be fine. I'll be able to survive a 5-day week. But then again, I'm not bored this week. It's something I won't be. If I'm not bored, I'll be tired and sore. If I'm tired and sore, I'll be at work. And if I'm not at work, I'll be eating. And if I'm not doing that, I'll be sleeping. And that's my little rant for the afternoon. Didn't think I was going to do anything, but I felt the need. Redefine. A challenge. Can you redefine who you are? On anything. This is my challenge at the moment. This is what I've got to try and redefine myself as. And the best bit is that if I'm able to achieve this goal that I've set, it will have repercussions throughout my everyday life. It will help with everything. It'll be excellent. People will pick up the change. They sit there, and I also feel proud about I've been able to do this, you know. I've always thought, if I was able to kick the habit, I can fucking do anything. I'll be able to do anything I want. So redefine. And as always, be happy. Because fuck. If you can't be happy, what else do you have?